Okay. I always feel so awkward starting to talk. So I haven't done a video update in a few weeks. I was having fun with it. It was kind of a fun process. It felt like a very healthy thing for me to do. But then I was having trouble with my phone because my phone storage was completely full, and then I couldn't make any more videos. And then I did some fun stuff, and I had my friend take some videos for me. So then there's this whole thing of him having to send them to me, and then my phone's still not really having storage. So I'm trying to work it out. Hopefully I'm gonna get a new phone soon, and yeah, but I felt like doing another one because, again, this has felt like a good process for me. It's been fun, it's felt therapeutic, so I don't want to just let it fall away. I want to keep it up. So I am making an effort to continue talking and practicing and putting myself out there. So I'll just give an update of my life, I guess, and how I've been feeling and what I've been doing the last few weeks. So I think my last video was at the end of my little burnout reset week that I took for myself. And that week felt really great, and I was a little bit nervous to return to work and kind of go back to the feeling that I had before, but luckily that didn't really happen. I felt like I've carried that that energy and that feeling of prioritizing myself and keeping my freedom, that feeling of me having freedom even while I'm working. And it's been really good. It's felt really good. I feel like I'm making progress internally, which eventually I think will lead to shifts in my life that where my life is gonna look and feel even better than it does now. But I'm getting to the point where I don't really need those changes in order to feel good, in order to feel the way I want to feel. I'm starting to feel like I have that sense of freedom that I was longing for, that I'm having more fun, that I was, I guess craving. I didn't even realize it. And I've really been prioritizing myself, prioritizing taking care of myself, which this has been something that I've been focused on for years, but I feel like it's just clicked up a notch. My understanding of it has up leveled, and therefore like my practice of it in my life has up leveled, and I feel like I'm seeing more results now. I'm feeling more results to where it's like now that I'm prioritizing my own self-care so much, I feel like the world is kind of responding to me in that, and it's showing me that I do deserve that, and it's rewarding me for the effort that I'm putting in. I feel like it's kind of been constant ever since I did that burnout retreat for myself. It's like the next weekend I had a 3-day weekend, and then the weekend after that I had a 3-day weekend and got to go on like a fun little vacation. And then the weekend after that I got to go for like a full spa day. I've had a facial this week, and I feel like the universe has been kind of treating me, but it's all still within my means. It's all still within the life I already had, and it's been, you know, really beautiful and healing. So yeah, that's my little update about how I've been feeling after my retreat. And then I just thought I'd share a couple fun things that I've had going on in my life. And the first one is I have some clips that'll show of me learning tattooing. So my friend Keegan is a professional tattoo artist. He's very talented, very successful, and he actually owns 2 tattoo shops. And so he's been teaching me over like the last year, and I just started going into his shop and doing some training there, and it's been incredibly fun and incredibly rewarding, and I'm incredibly grateful to him for that opportunity and to get to be able to do that. So I thought I would share a little bit from that, and yeah.
Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Me gusta salir y seducir. Me gusta seducir. Dime lo que tú quieres de mi coqueta. Sé lo que te gusta es salir y se suelta. Cuando baila reggaetón pa' mí que muñeca. Me gusta salir y seducir. Dale chiquitita, dame más. Qué bonita que te quiere controlar. Ella dice que me quiere controlar. Nosotros los vamos a develar más. Dime cómo tú te quieres venir más. Dime cómo los vamos a conocer más. Dime, no te quiero solo ver, quiero compartirte. Quiero que te vean y te sigan. Soy un Manuel, le gusta ver una coqueta.
And then the other thing that I was going to share was our little weekend getaway we had. So we went to Boynton Beach, which is on the other side of Florida from where I'm at, and we went to this animal sanctuary, and it was just such an incredible experience. I loved it so much. We also went snorkeling and had some nice food, and it was just a really, really beautiful, fun weekend. The best part was the animal sanctuary. So it was the coolest thing about it is that the whole weekend it was kind of raining and lightning and storming, and so we were very nervous that it was going to get canceled and we wouldn't even get to do it. So we got there in the afternoon, and it was starting to rain and it was starting to lightning, but they had this area when we were waiting where you could go hang out with the goats, and we were having fun doing that. They were so cute. There was a bunch of them. There was like a couple donkeys and cows, and we got to feed them, but the guy was like telling everybody that we have to wait and see if the storm's going to go away or if it's going to come closer. So you can take a chance, like you can reschedule now, or you can take a chance on it and stick around and see if it'll clear up so that we can still do the tour. And so he said like 15 to 30 minutes, and me and Keegan were like, no problem, like we're having fun here hanging out with the goats. And then they had another part where you could see the kangaroos they had, and so we got to go like stand outside the gate and hang out with them while we were waiting. So we're like, we're having a great time, like even if we have to reschedule, like we're in no hurry to leave. But what was so cool is that everybody else did decide to leave, so we ended up being the only 2 people left. And they were like, that never happens. If you wanted to do like a private tour where it's only you, then usually what you would have to do is pay for all the other spots in the tour. So that would cost like a couple grand in order to have a private tour. So we just got lucky enough that everybody else left, and it was just me and him, and we got a complete private tour. All of the activities like the feeding and the petting and stuff, like we got to, instead of like just giving like a couple things, like having like one turn, we got to do like the whole thing. So it was just like a really, really amplified experience, and it felt like a little gift to us, and it was very special. So let's see, there was zebras, which was really cool, and they actually had a donkey zebra mix because the donkey impregnated the zebra. So he was cool. He had like little striped socks and like a little turtleneck stripes, but he looked like a donkey. He was cute. And then there was really cool porcupines. There was an albino one and a black one, and we got to feed them carrots and like sweet potatoes or something. They were like super cute. They were actually very cool. And then we got to feed camels.
I'll let you guys just grab as many as you want, and then you guys can go ahead and feed them. Yes, we did feed Lola.
That's fun. And they were super cool too. Their lips were really funny, and they really liked peanuts. And they were very tall and very cute. And then what else? We got to pet a baby sloth. Like, she brought him out on this like a little baby pillow. His name was Slow-Mo, and he was so cute. He was so cute, and we just got to like pet him, and like the whole time our tour guides were telling us all this different information about them. Like, we learned so much, like all these like fascinating things. But to be honest, like I was like so ecstatic and like so happy and excited the whole time. Like, I was having a hard time like listening to them talking. Like, all I could think about was the animals and how cute they were. And yeah, I was having a hard time like taking the information in, but yeah, I was just having a great time. And then my favorite part was they had otters. They were little like Asian otters, and we got to sit and play with them, and they were so hyper and friendly. They were like little puppies, and they would crawl over you. They kept trying to like go in my shirt, which was so cute, and they tried to get like your pant strings, and they were like super playful, playing with toys, and you gotta like pet them.
And they're a lot stronger than you think. Playing with the toys. These spicy ice puppies.
Spicy ice, okay, I like that.
Yeah. We also call them Sour Patch Kids too in here.
Oh, man.
Like sweet but sour, you know? Because they'll go and pick on each other.
That's cute.
Yeah. That corner connects to the other side, so when we pressure wash, it's so
You got a running start.
yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah. I myself as Otter godmother out here. Otter mom is here. She's somewhere on the property going around and stuff like that. And I was like, listen, I know I can't be Otter mom, but I'm going to be the next best thing. It's going to be Otter godmom with a fun on, you know. We can do one or the other.
That's cute.
That was cute.
Like, they don't understand that it's not something that's wicking of moisture, you know, but it's so cute. Don't fall, buddy.
Yeah, they are strong.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
yeah, they just feel anything solid. Like, okay, I can try on this.
This place is super.
They were so freaking adorable, and then we got to take turns trying to hold one, which was so cute.
Spot, and you can rotate right on in front.
Oh my gosh. Look at that cute face.
Did you go to Coffees and Foxes?
Gonna do captains next.
That was definitely the favorite, the highlight. They were the best. And then there was little wolves, I think. No, foxes that they rescued. And then there was capybaras that we got to pet. They were really funny. They were like giant rodents, like giant rats. And then they had little baby ones that were like this cute or this big, and they were so cute. And feeding them was really funny, like their little squeaks and their teeth. They were really funny. And then the last part was kangaroos. So I got to hold a baby kangaroo. They like got him in a little pouch, and then he was like just laying in there, and then I got to hold him like a baby and pet him.
It's actually a little bit early. But yeah, he's
So
been
he's
in a
like,
pouch
"Give me
ever
the
since, and
pouch."
like he literally loves it. He just falls right asleep. But would you like to hold him as well?
Yes,
All right,
please.
cool.
That was amazing. That was probably the other highlight. That might be on par with the otters. Like those two things were my favorite for sure. But then we got to like bottle feed the mama kangaroos and like pet them, and they're so soft, like bunny rabbits. I love
You're funny.
Do you feel soft there, like little
Yeah.
bunny rabbits?
We have one in here. His name is Chaos. There he is.
Chaos.
Chaos is that little guy over there, but he is super fluffy. Like, they're very soft, but his fur is also just very fluffy, too.
Does he let you pet him?
Oh my gosh, yeah. He was one of my favorites that we've had. One of the younger ones. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, like, while you were he's coming all the way over.
Yeah. Let me get
I
that
don't know
milk
if you
off you.
noticed while you guys were petting them or anything. Did they, like, vibrate their nose?
I don't think so.
It's called tintibulation. That's like
like shaking.
they vibrate their nose. It's called tintibulation.
I thought he
That's a
was
happy kangaroo. They can't purr or anything like.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. But that was an amazing experience, and I'm super grateful to Keegan for finding that and for setting it up for us, because it was just like I felt like I was on a high the whole time. Then even afterwards, I told him like I feel high, like I'm just so happy. It just was so much fun. So yeah. Also, there was a spa that's opening up in Sarasota, and they had like a free day to come try it out. So we got to go do that, and we did, let's see, they had like a sound lounge room. They had this biocharger thing that we got to try. They had a red light therapy bed, and then my favorite part, I like the red light therapy bed. I think that helped because I was on my period again, and I was like hurting and having cramps, and I think the red light therapy really helped my stomach. But also my favorite part was they had a contrast room, so they had a sauna and a cold plunge, and the cold plunge makes you feel incredible. That was definitely probably my favorite part of it. And it was Keegan's favorite part too. He stayed in 11 minutes in the cold. I could only stay, I think I got up to 3 on my last one, and I was very proud of that. But yeah, he stayed 11 minutes, which was crazy. But yeah, that was super fun, really cool. I've been having a good time, enjoying my life, taking care of myself, prioritizing myself. Okay, one last thing I wanted to do is do some book reviews, because I've been reading a lot recently and it's been fun, and I've had a couple good books again, so I thought I would just share them real fast. The first one I have is this, Project Hail Mary, and it was a really good book. I enjoyed it a lot. They're going to be making a movie about it in a year. It's coming out in a year, and it's got Ryan Gosling, and I'm pretty excited for the movie to come out. I feel like the movie might be even better than the book, because my only thing with the book was that it was very, very scientific. There was like long parts of it where you're just like doing science experiments and you're learning about like physics or chemistry or something. And to me, that kind of stuff got pretty boring. Like it was kind of like some of it was interesting, but it was just like too dragged on. It was like too much science. Like I'm not like that much of a person who's into science, so that stuff got kind of boring. Or I was like, okay, like can we just summarize this and kind of get back to the story a little bit more? So that was my only critique of this book. So I feel like the movie might be a little better, because I doubt they'll have that much of the sciencey, like all of the details to that in the movie. There wouldn't really be time for it. So if it didn't have that, the story itself is fantastic. The ending is fantastic. I really enjoyed it. So probably give this like 4 stars or so. But yeah, I really like it. Highly recommend. If you like science, then you'll love that too. But the science you can get through if you don't mind like reading through that to get to the next parts of the story. Like the story itself is worth it. And then the other one I just read is Made for Each Other. I decided after like all the heavy science stuff in that book, I was ready for like a quick and easy book where I didn't have to think. And so I went for a little romance. And this was very quick and easy to read. It was cute. I got through it in like a couple days and I liked it. It had a very cute ending, and yeah, I don't have much more to say, but I would, if you wanted like a cute and easy romance for just like an easy, fun read, I do recommend this. I'd probably give it like 3.5 or 4 stars. I don't know. Maybe 4, but yeah, recommend. I'm just not really like a romance reader a lot, so it's hard for me to say, compare it to like other romances. I don't read that genre often, but it was fun enough that I might start reading those more, and we'll see how it kind of compares, but I did enjoy it. And then I haven't read this yet. I was just going to share the next one I'm going to read, which is The Lies of Loch Lamora. It says this is about a group of orphans that are like thieves, and it was part of the books that were like book of the month at Barnes and Noble. And then when I went to check out the previous time, the lady said that it was their boss's like favorite book. So when I get those like recommendations at Barnes and Noble, I got one for the Remarkably Bright Creatures. Like when I picked it up, a lady who worked there told me that is a really great book, and I feel like they are good people to trust with book recommendations because I assume that they read a lot. So yeah, I feel like it's kind of smart to go off of people's book recommendations. So this will be my next one, and I'll let you know how I like it. And since I'm doing show and tell, I got an outfit that I thought I would open with you as well. I was kind of excited for this. So I've been like really interested in like matching tops and bottoms outfits because I wear sweatpants so much, and I feel like when you have just like random sweatpants and random shirts, you can look a little bit grungy, but if you match them, then it looks like intentional. It looks like an outfit. So I've been into that, and there's a brand called Elwood that I like, and I don't really like I got really excited when I saw their clothes, but I don't really like their sweatpants and their shirts and stuff. Like the material is just not great. The fit just isn't great on me, but they had kind of a different one that I wanted to try. So I got these shorts. They're kind of like nylon, like athletic shorts. And I think these, like their other clothes, are unisex. So I think they're supposed to be men and women can share them. But this one might have just been men's. But I decided to try it anyways. So I thought it might look cute on me. We'll try it. If not, I can send it back. And then the shirt is like kind of like a muscle tee. But this is looking a little big. I got extra small in both of them. For men's, this might still be too large, extra small. So I'm gonna try it on real quick and we'll see. I like it. It's definitely big and baggy, but I wear baggy clothes a lot it's kind of maybe not the best thing, but I like to be comfortable and I like to be cute and comfortable, and I think this works. It's a little more like creamy yellowy than I expected. I thought it was gonna be more white, but I'm not mad at it, and I think it fits okay. If I just wear some cute shoes and like a necklace and have my hair done, I feel cute. Happy about it. I'll share one more thing while I'm here. This has been my new favorite thing. So I feel like my skin looks a little bit better if I have color on it, because otherwise I can look kind of pale and dead. And my lips a little bit too, but I feel like blushes a lot of time they can like come off really easy. So I got this, and it's like a tint, so the color just stays on. I don't feel like I need makeup underneath. Like if I don't feel like wearing makeup or I'm just like running out real quick, I can just throw this on and then I have some color, and I can put it on my lips too. So I can have a little bit of color under my lip gloss or something, but it's not like makeup-y, so I don't feel like I have makeup on. It's just kind of like, it just stains my skin a little bit. So I look like I went out in the sun, or I just like look a little bit more alive. So yeah, that's my new favorite. Okay, I'll wrap it up. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Where's your tongue go, honey? Is it gone? Chunky.